Okay, in this video, I'm going to be shooting footage specifically to give to a visual effects artist. I'm going to be capturing gimbal shots, drone shots, and anything else I can to make this footage look like a Hollywood blockbuster. It's coming up. Hey everyone, Steve here from Learn Online Video, and today we're delving into the world of visual effects. I want to see what's possible with a $1,500 budget. What will the footage look like? Big Hollywood feature films cost hundreds of millions of dollars when visual effects are added. So what's possible with a fraction of the budget? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be finding out today. A big thanks to Fiverr for sponsoring this video. This is where I'm going to be going to find my visual effects artist. But before you can send any footage to a visual effects artist, you need to shoot some. So that's exactly what I did. I teamed up with good friend and fellow filmmaker Chris Plant, and we hiked out to this incredible location called Stones Row. Now, I'd seen photos of this location online, but I'd never actually been there. It's essentially a long row of rocks leading to a big circle of rocks, a really unusual, slightly out of this world location, so perfect for shooting a visual effects sequence. Now, rather than just give my visual effects artist a bunch of random footage to work with, I wanted to at least give them something with some form of narrative. So the narrative for this sequence is as follows. A man is being chased by what we do not know yet, but he's being chased along these rocks, and in order to escape, he must get to the extraction point, which is in the middle of this circle of rocks. If he can do that in time, he will be teleported up to safety. That is today's narrative. Yes, granted, it's a little out there, but we're working with visual effects, so why not do something that's only possible using visual effects? Now, we don't have a budget for actors, so for the purpose of today's video, I shall be playing the role of a man running for his life. So we started by using a gimbal. We used the Weebill 3 for this, and we got a good variety of shots. I tried to give it my best Tom Cruise run. We got shots from the side, from behind. We captured drone shots. This is always a great way to raise the production value of your footage. And we even shot some static shots where I was hiding behind the rock. It's much easier for a visual effects artist to work with static shots than it is moving shots, so I thought it would be helpful to give them this option. Also, I'm very aware of how bizarre this footage looks without visual effects. At the moment, I'm just a crazy man running away from nothing, but that's kind of the point. I want to see just what difference adding visual effects will make to this footage. I'm hoping this is going to make it look like a big epic action sequence. I'm visualizing explosions going off, something flying over my head, the works. Now, we also shot some green screen footage. I thought this would be really useful for the visual effects artist, especially if I'm going to be teleported to safety. Shooting against a green screen will make it much easier for the visual effects artist to remove the background of this shot and hopefully make the escape look much more convincing. Okay, with all the footage shot, it's now time to find a visual effects artist. So for this, I'm going to head over to Fiverr and see who I can find. Now, for those of you that don't know, Fiverr is an online community of creative freelancers offering their services to the world. Everything from graphics designers, video editors, voiceover artists, and visual effects experts. I've been literally using Fiverr for years to help grow this very YouTube channel. The thumbnail on my sound design video, that was created on Fiverr. The animated logo that you saw at the beginning of this video, that was created on Fiverr. The animation to help explain a 3-point lighting technique, that was also created on Fiverr. So if you ever need help with a creative task, Fiverr is the place to go. They're also offering a 15% discount on your first order to anyone that uses the link in my description, so be sure to check it out. I will link it below. Now, there are two ways you can use Fiverr. You can either post a brief and then freelancers will come to you, or you can search for freelancers. Personally, I like to search for freelancers and message them directly. So I'm going to come up here to the search bar and type in visual effects artist, and just like that, we have a huge selection of visual effects artists offering their services. Now, I can filter by delivery time, budget, seller level. This comes in really useful, especially if I'm only looking to work with the highest rated freelancers. There are a ton of ways to find a freelancer that best suits you and your project. Be sure to explore. Now, I find it's best to narrow your favorite freelancers down to 2 or 3 and then message each one your budget and your brief and just see what they come back with. Simply opening up that conversation with a freelancer will often give you a good sense of the passion that they have for your project and the way that they work. So in my case, I messaged 2 freelancers and there was one clear winner, Karam10, whose real name is Edward, by the way. He was able to work with my budget and deliver on my time scale and seemed really enthusiastic to be working on the project. Done. Now, I wanted to give Edward as much creative control as possible, and although this footage has a basic narrative, I really don't mind what visual effects are added. I just want it to look real. I don't mind if there's an alien invasion or fighter jets flying over my head. I just want it to look real. So I sent the brief to make this footage look like a Hollywood blockbuster. Now, uploading the footage is simple. You can just do it via the Fiverr website. However, Edward preferred using Google Drive, so that's what I did. I created a folder, uploaded my footage, and sent him a link to that one folder. He then had everything that he needed, and all I had to do was wait. 6 days to be exact, but then I got the notification telling me that I had a delivery, and I was very excited. Now, just to be super clear here, okay, the entire budget went on visual effects only. No music or sound effects have been added to this footage. Sound design is a part of the process that I actually really enjoy, so it seemed crazy to pay someone else to do it. And this is the beauty of Fiverr. I generally use Fiverr for things that either I don't have the time or the skill to do myself, so it's perfect if you're looking for someone to help you on a creative project or grow your video business. Now, I spent a good day searching for music and sound effects and adding everything I could to this visual effects sequence to really help bring it to life. Right, you ready? Let's press play. Let's watch this thing, shall we? Let's watch it, then we'll come back, we'll talk about it. Also, I'm really curious to get your thoughts. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So what did you think? Did that footage turn out as you expected? I've got to say, I thought Edward did a great job of turning that footage into a full-blown action sequence. Doing the sound design on this was a lot of fun because he gave me plenty to work with. Is it as good as a big Hollywood feature film? Well, no, but it's pretty close, and it cost a fraction of the budget. And you can of course go much further with this if you've got the budget. Equally, you could pull it back if you're working with a smaller budget. That's the beauty of Fiverr. There are freelancers offering all types of services at all different budgets. In the past, when I've had thumbnails designed, these have cost me just $10. I paid $30 for this custom animated logo, which I use in just about every video, so this was a no-brainer. So do let me know what you thought of that sequence, and if you'd like me to do anything else with Fiverr in the future, do let me know in the comments section below. And if you'd like to learn more about video production and filmmaking, then I highly recommend checking out these two videos here. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.